Hello, grads of FinLearn Academy and fellow traders. So, what should we expect from here on? Neither we are at support nor we are at resistance. We are at a midway range. So, are you wondering that is the correction over in which Nifty did decline towards the lower levels? It had a small little rally, a one-day odd sort of a move, and again it declined. So, is the move over around this level, or there is more downside to a consolidation left in the markets? Now let's analyze the market. See, when market falls and a corrective decline happens, a good tool for indicator for traders is the Bollinger Band. Right click, I'll add Bollinger Bands. I'll keep the setting as standard 20 and 2. So now if you notice that Nifty has moved from around the support level which we talked about last and the lower Bollinger Bands. And as long as we are closing below the middle band, the value of middle band is around 18,065. We can see a choppy or a volatile market which trades between the middle and the lower band. And one thing to notice is that this down move is channelized. If I connect the highs and draw a line to this low, there was a throw under. So breaking the band will also signify breaking the falling channel. And once we have a move which breaks the falling channel plus the middle Bollinger Band, which is the 20-day moving average, we should see the resumption of an up move towards the last high. So right now, as a traders, and let's see how strong is the support around here. You have the lower Bollinger Bands. And if I drop my 50-day moving average, let's see where the average is running, because always a sharp decline has a tendency whether the short term correction will go into a medium term correction or not. So I'll change the color of the average to white so it is distinctively seen on your price charts. Thickness also I'll find. So now at this level, it's a good support. You have the 50 DMA, you have the lower Bollinger Band, and also you have this price support which is around this level. 17,600 to 400 is a good support band for Nifty, right? And till we are not crossing the middle band around 18,060 odd levels, we can expect a consolidation in market between the lower band plus the 50 DMA is over there. So this we can term it as a confluence of two studies: A, Bollinger Band, and B, the 50-day moving average, and the middle band. One middle band is crossed, as a trader we should expect the resumption of an up move and the end of a corrective down move. So going forward, and see, the volatility which you are seeing is likely to continue. Why? Because at every level, when prices are trying to trend high, you have the resistance. So even a move which crosses the middle Bollinger Band won't be a very smooth move. Why? Because we have this resistance, and once this is crossed, the upper Bollinger Band plus all-time high. Right? So be prepared to trade a choppy market which can have an occasional burst of a strong move up. Uh, and that's going to be a nifty for next week. So we expect choppiness, but we'll maintain a positive bias. When we will give up a positive bias is the day we see a close below the lower Bollinger Band and a 50-day. Any move or decline towards the 50-day, we will see it as a corrective decline. See, last it happened at this point of time. Can you see? This decline halted at 50 DMA plus the lower Bollinger Band. And the significance is, if lower Bollinger Band and 50 DMA both converge and prices don't break or close below that level, that means that level is offering a good support, or there are good amount of buyers sitting out there. And then you saw the resumption of an up move. We are now at a similar position where we were here. So I'll maintain a positive bias on the markets. Is buy on dip. I'll keep my risk management levels of stop loss below 17,500 odd levels. But going forward, yes, can I expect toppiness? Definitely, it will be there. So on same parameters, now let's analyze Bank Nifty. See, what can be damaging to the markets further is Bank Nifty, because we all know that Bank Nifty has around approximately 40 odd percentage weightage in Nifty, and Bank Nifty is we are not getting indication that is the correction over, or will we have one more decline towards the lower Bollinger Band or the 50 DMA. So this always will remain there in the marketplace till we don't see a confirmation on Bank Nifty. In which case, once Bank Nifty crosses this high, right? So we'll suggest that as downswing is over, because as long as we have a lower high, we can't, as a trader, expect prices to go above that high. So we need that high to be crossed. We don't know whether this low was reached or not. From wherever before breaking this low, once we need to see a swing up, and a swing up will be cross above the last high. If that happens, once again, Bank Nifty is all prepared to go towards the upper band. Till it's not crossing this high, Bank Nifty is all prepared to go towards the lower end of the band. So till this high is not crossed, will not keep bullish, strong bullish or I would say a bullish momentum. But it would be more of choppiness and a sideways trading. And always till this high is not crossed, the risk of, or the probability of Bank Nifty declining towards this level is high. So we'll get a clue on Bank Nifty. Uh, for you as a trader, you have seen an uptrend previously, then you had seen a 3 to 4 days of a sharp declines. Now you are seeing a sideways consolidation. So now I'll remove both all the studies, and I'll put both the charts side by side, which is Nifty and Bank Nifty. So on the left, I will keep Nifty, and on the right, I will keep Bank Nifty. So if you see, both the charts look the same, but the short term indicators are not exactly at the same point. So Bank Nifty, Nifty crossing this high, which is around 18,660 odd levels, which is the middle band, plus it's crossing this high, so we can expect a swing up. At the same time, we need to see Bank Nifty crossing this high, right? So going forward, next week, you should see some move up. But when this up move happens, keep a watch on the Bollinger Band on Nifty, and plus the pivot high, or what we call this swing high on Bank Nifty. And it's oversold on the short term, so we can expect a move up there. But for us to expect that whether this move will go all the way up till here, or it needs more consolidation? The answer lies in Nifty closing above the 20 DMA or the middle band, and Bank Nifty closing above 40,200 odd levels. Still, that is not happened. As a trader, you buy dips or sharp declines, uh, and we do expect some amount of choppiness or volatility going forward. So Nifty and Bank Nifty both don't has shown us that it has reached a low. Whether this low is a reversal or not, we'll wait for further confirmation on by the way of a trend change on the daily. And the trend change on the daily is once the last high is taken out on both the indices and the last low is not breached. So that mixes at a higher lows and higher highs. So that's all for the week. So trade with on a cautious note, initially burst towards the, see, generally what happens when market declines, the pullback generally tends to be at the 20 DMA on Nifty or the high on Bank Nifty. So these levels are likely to be touched and tested, and for resumption of the up move, we need to see a close above the level. So note down the levels and prepare your trade plan accordingly.